G'day everyone, and welcome to Christmas Eve in the old town of Quebec City, the place that I have been talking about for months now. The time has finally arrived. I'm sure you're all pretty happy about that. It's probably as happy as I am. This place has already absolutely impressed me, and you'd be surprised to know it's not with regards to the Christmas side of things. It's with regards to the aesthetics of this place. Perched up on a hill is this beautiful old town. It is absolutely stunning, and what a sight it is. It's absolutely really quite incredible. Christmas or not, it is beautiful. So we're going to go for a walk around. I'm going to be doing two videos, a nighttime video and a daytime video. Christmas Eve, and I'll also do Christmas Day tomorrow. The weather is supposed to be perfect. It was perfect today, and I think it's going to be again tomorrow and the next day. The timing could not have been better to come here. So stoked. So let's go for a walk around and check out this city or town at nighttime. As you would have seen, right behind me is the most photographed building in the world, the Fairmont Chateau. Just below the building here is one of the oldest toboggan rides in the world, built in 1854. This toboggan ride has had a line up all day. All these people here are waiting to go on a toboggan ride. There are 3 lanes, 2 people per sled, and you basically go from the top there down to the bottom here. I don't know if I can be bothered lining up for it. The lineup looks to be about 2 hours, and I don't think I have it in me to wait that amount of time, and the people are just coming down now, so we may as well wait for them, and I'll show you a little bit of it if you can see at night time. But I might come back down here tomorrow as well to show you during the day. A little bit of fun for everyone. One of the best sights in this city is over here. Again, you're going to get a better view of this tomorrow, but down there is the incredible St. Lawrence River, and you're going to see why I say incredible tomorrow. It is absolutely spectacular to stand on the banks of this river and watch the ice float down it. Some people may be used to seeing that kind of sight, but I'm definitely not. And to me, it was one of the best things that I've ever seen anywhere in my travels, anywhere in the world. But as you can see, the old town extends pretty much from the up on the hill here down to the banks of the river. Got some restaurants and some music happening down there. Again, we'll do an extensive look at this area during the daytime tomorrow on Christmas Day. Let's go for a walk through the upper old town now to check out the Christmas side of things in this beautiful old town. Also, I'm going to go into the chateau tomorrow. I tried to get in there earlier, but the girl said to come back there between 8 a.m. and 1 a.m. tomorrow because it's just too busy in there at the moment, and they just want to keep it for guests, which I'm okay with, to be honest. There is, as you'll see when we're walking around, there is so many people here, and if I let them all in there now, it would be absolutely packed. And to put a negative spin on it, probably a safety risk as well. So yeah, you got to kind of think about those things when you're in such packed areas such as this with regards to terrorism at this time of year, unfortunately, and that's no doubt what they're probably thinking about also. But it is just a beautiful building. I can't imagine how much it would cost to stay in one of those windows out looking over this spectacular site here. sounds really funny as we're all walking on this at the moment. So what is that sound? But it's obviously it's a boardwalk covered with snow, so it's making quite a funny sound as we all slip and slide our way across the surface. I'm almost just tempted to keep this rolling the whole way around. Otherwise I'm going to be starting and stopping it quite a lot, because it is all pretty condensed, the Old Town area. So this walk from one place to the next is not too far at all. So we'll see how we go, but I may just keep this rolling the whole way around. Now, I mentioned the Christmas side of things at the start, saying that that wasn't the most impressive part of this town, and it's not, to be honest. It's, I wouldn't say less impressive, it's just not as extensive as what I thought it would be. They've definitely put in more effort than anywhere else that I've seen in Canada, and that is a well-known fact. This is the place to come for Christmas if you want some of that Christmas spirit, but still it is lacking a little bit compared to what I probably thought it would be. Not saying that I'm unhappy at all, I'm definitely not. I'm stoked, and I'm so stoked that I'm here. I am that happy that I'm here. The snow came down overnight last night. It's been blue skies all day today. It's been the most perfect day here and on this trip that I've had for quite some time. But I was just looking at these lights up here that the chateau has put on, the Christmas lights. That looks just so beautiful. And well done to them. They should have probably lit up the whole building. That would have been awesome also. But let's just go down here. They've done some snow and ice management in some places, but not in others. It's really interesting where they have done some management of laying a lot of salt and grit on the ground, but yeah, in others they just haven't touched it. There's one spot in particular that was really steep. It was one of the most popular places for tourists to go up and down. They hadn't done any, and people were literally grabbing onto the fence to try and not slide down on their bum. But let's just walk around here and see what we can find. As you can see already, it's far more Christmassy than anywhere else has been in Canada that I've been anyway. Beautiful little parks like this. How good does the snow just make everything look? It just brings so much to these areas and makes it just feel dead set 100% like Christmas. Now, Quebec Old Town is literally full of bars, pubs, restaurants, cafes, and souvenir shops, I guess you could call them. If you owned an establishment here that provided food and drinks and you weren't full this time of year, and that goes for hotels as well, and if you weren't full this time of year, you're doing something seriously wrong. The place is absolutely packed. As you can see when we walk around, there is so many people here. So if your restaurants aren't full, then yeah, take a good hard look at yourself, because you're doing something seriously wrong. Oh, this is very lit up down there, and not real sure why. It doesn't look like anything special. Interesting. I might go down there actually and just go check it out. Haven't been down there yet, and the amount of people down here are drawing me into it, so we'll see what is down here. Then again, I'm going back. There is another part of the town, upper town, that I want to show you guys, so we'll go up there and check it out. There's the trees here just covered in snow. I'm hoping we get another dumping of snow overnight tonight. They're predicting some each night that I'm going to be here. So we shall see. You can hear some Christmas carols. As I mentioned in Montreal, they haven't done Christmas carols at all throughout the cities that I've been in Canada. Maybe it's too American for them. I'm not sure, because they are very anti-American at the moment. It's a big hatred towards them. So maybe Christmas carols are too American for the Canadians to really get into. I don't know. Another thing here is, this is really disappointing. On the left here you can see it fenced off. It's like a old church in there, and it's under redevelopment. They would have wished that they had it all done by this time, but they didn't, obviously. And yeah, that's the only disappointing area of the city, is that fenced off area right there. Beautifully decorated. Everywhere is just so well done. Not an ounce of tackiness anywhere. It's just really, really beautiful, the way they have really decorated their buildings and their parks as well. Basically everything has been done with style. This is interesting down here. Now, I think that this Christmas market type place here was only operational prior to Christmas, which is strange. There's a few people in here and a few stalls open in here last night, but tonight there's nothing. Being Christmas Eve, I guess it's worth mentioning that a lot of Canadians celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, so there's a lot of people home with their families, which is fair enough. They're not out here opening up their market stalls for us tourists. Fair enough. But yeah, again, really quite surprising. I'll come back here again tomorrow night and just check it out, just to see if it is open or not. But as you can see, tonight it is not. Alright, so I just got out of that market just there, and this is one of my favourite photo spots of the city. Probably rank it in the top 10. It's a beautiful sight with these candles here in the foreground and the majestic, beautiful, I don't know why I'm saying majestic a lot. I don't actually like that word, but huge, beautiful Hotel de Ville City Hall building. How nice is that? There's another market. Another marketplace just over the road here as well. Closed again. So I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow night. If they're open tomorrow night, then I'll might create another short video just for the Christmas markets. So I can't see why they would be closed or just open prior to Christmas, then closed during Christmas and after Christmas. They have to open back up, and that's probably or perhaps tomorrow, so we shall see. How bloody nice. But yet so crowded. It's interesting how crowds don't really worry me when it's Christmas. It's good vibes, but also there's plenty to look at. Everywhere you go, it is just beautiful everywhere. So crowds are quite easy to deal with. There's a Christmas shop right here.
Alors, c'est fermé. C'est pour ça qu'il n'y a pas de clou.
제가 내를 몇 번 봤다고.
And then it's just tourist shops, souvenir shops, and a few restaurants along here. I won't walk any further along the street. I'll go back to one of the main streets and we'll walk along that. And because there's so many people, a fair percentage of the roads have been turned into walking streets. Which, again, you all know, I love a good walking street where you don't have to worry about traffic. You can just wander and have a look around and do some rubbernecking. That City Hall is just so beautiful. Again, they put some colours on the top, green and red. Something simple, easy, some Christmas trees in the foreground there. Again, really easy and really, really beautiful. Alright, concentrate. See, these are one of the places where they've done no snow or ice management, and it's super slippery. Or perhaps over on the other side here, so I'll go over there. I really don't want to fall over. Looks a bit better on this side. Yes, it is a little bit better on this side, but still have to be careful.
Yeah.
This is much like the Christmas wreath on the Simon's building in Montreal. The huge Christmas wreath they put on that building is the same on this building as well. Again, simple, but really, really beautiful and effective. Another thing I just noticed that they haven't, down this stretch, put the the street lights on poles. They've got them on the buildings, which again looks really nice. I'll just skip this bit and we'll start it up again down the bottom. We've just arrived at my favourite intersection. I have a favourite everything in this town, and this is my favourite intersection with the beautiful buildings there on the corner, and it's the start of also the pub area, or what I call the pub area, dotted with Irish pubs absolutely everywhere. There's one on the road there, the pub St Patrick, closed on Christmas Eve. Around the corner to the most busy street in this town because it has the highest concentration of restaurants and pubs along it. And takeaway stalls. Anything you want to eat is on this street right here. Hence, all the people are here. Even McDonald's has moved in, but I do like that they've kept themselves inconspicuous. Obviously, that was one of the rules for them coming in here, was to keep as low key as possible, and they have obviously done that. Beautiful cafe here. That looks outstanding. bistro there. I was just thinking I may struggle to get something to eat tonight. Everywhere I've looked so far has been closed. Might have to jump on Uber Eats and see what's available. I thought there'd be a pub or pizza restaurant along here open for sure, but just looks like restaurants, which would be super expensive. It's worth noting that they jacked the prices up big time in this town during this time of year. Accommodation, food, everything. The supermarket was even more expensive, so yeah, it's worth noting. Oh, there's a pub open there, another Irish pub, the Murphy's. Looks alright in there. And another Irish pub right next door. I'm pretty sure all I've seen is Irish pubs in this town. Unreal. A sports bar type place, that one. Looks alright for a beer though. I wonder if they're gonna have the cricket on later, sorry, not earlier. It starts at 6:30 PM here, which could not be a better time to watch cricket on Christmas Eve. What more would I want to be doing and sitting in a bar, having a few beers, watching the cricket, which I highly doubt they got on because it's not showed on Fox. Another pub there that's closed. I can smell maple in the air. Yes, this popcorn shop here. I'm definitely coming back to that later. Every time I've walked past there, I've gone, that smells absolutely divine. So I'll go back and get some popcorn for the cricket later, I reckon. So this is as far as I'm going to walk during the day in this part of town. I will go further. Sorry, I think I said during the day. During the night, I'll go further during the day because there is somewhere truly special up there that I do want to show you guys. So hang out for that video, the daytime one. Alright, so caramel popcorn has been purchased for a small bag of $7 Canadian. As I said, everything right now here is expensive. So just come prepared for that restaurant there that's opened. Not many people in there though. Probably do have to remember it's only 5 PM as well, so although it's pitch black and it seems like 9 PM, it's only 5. Not quite dinner time for most people. There's the amount of snow here on the road. Such a good dumping overnight. There was no snow when I arrived yesterday. And walking up the hill, which I was quite thankful for because I wasn't expecting a hill. Again, I didn't research this place other than the Christmas side or the Christmas spirit side of this town. Everything else I did not research and didn't realise that it was perched up on this hill. So quite a steep climb from the train station with my bags, which was I wasn't expecting, but luckily there was no snow, so it wasn't slippery at all. So I'm just gonna go down to, there's a lower part of this town now, and walk along that, or at least try and find it, and then walk along that, and that will do for the end of the nighttime vision because I just quickly researched the Christmas markets and they were only open before Christmas, which kind of blows my mind. There are so many people here, they could be still making so much money, but obviously working over Christmas would be a bit of a bummer, so they didn't obviously want to do that, which is fair enough. And here is another closed little marketplace. Now, if I didn't read the right thing and these places do reopen, I'll do a totally separate video just for the little markets dotted around the place. Hopefully they do reopen, but we shall see. I'm not too sure, unfortunately. Just walking past this painting shop. I don't often bang on about art at all, but how beautiful is that painting? How's the colours that they've used? That is beautiful. Oh, this one too with the tree. I hope these colours are coming up because they are absolutely beautiful. That would look very, very nice on my wall. And this is the walkway of death that I was talking about earlier. You can see everyone on the right hand side trying to hold on to something. It is one of the most popular walkways in this town, but has not done any snow slush ice management at all. And it's the connecting street between the top level where we just were down to this bottom level here. Absolutely ridiculous as to why they haven't done any management along here. Got a slow walk. Going back up's alright. Still slippery, but yeah, going down is really bad. So, Quebec City Council, get onto this. Why haven't you done any control here? I also love how they've put handrails here, knowing that it's going to become like this. Like, it hasn't snowed at all today. We got some snow overnight. They could have just flushed this with water, laid some salt and grit, and it would be so much better. Anyways, that's the only negative thing I have about this place, because the rest of it is amazing. And this area down here is where everyone is trying to get to. We'll go on the left. Hopefully don't get yelled at. People very much strictly keep to the left and the right on our stairs. Right is, oh, these people are the same as me. Good on them. I'm going to go down this way then. Screw rules of Canada. Perfect. Now this is beautiful down here. Really beautiful. Really Christmassy. I can even hear some Christmas carols. Christmas trees with snow on them. Santa and snowmen over here. A really, really, really beautiful walking street. I'll go down the bottom and I'll come back up and I'll go down the other side street. That is also a walking street. I'll also come back down here tomorrow because the river is just down the end of this street. And that is my number 1 or 2 place in this town.
ما بحكي انا عنه معي. انا بكون فان يعني.
Everyone lining up for a photo with the Christmas tree and their dogs. Just come to think, I haven't seen a dog here until tonight. This is a spot to get a photo with your dog, obviously. But a really nice square, this one. Very European, because it is French Canada, but Europe are really good at doing their squares, and this is beautiful. Yeah, very, very nice. The surrounding buildings are incredible. They should have some alfresco areas with heating surrounding the outside of these buildings. That would be bloody amazing. The kids just not giving it a crap and just playing on the snow mound. Haha, so cool. Good on them. So we'll walk our way just up this slope again as I see a funicular, so a little I guess cabin car that goes up and down this slope. So if you didn't want to go down the slope and the stairs that I just went down to get down to here, you can go up and down in that, but it's $6 each way. Like $1 each way would probably be okay. It's not very far at all, but if you weren't able, that would be the way to do it. Otherwise, you're coming down these stairs here. So many people down here. It is so beautiful. I actually haven't been down here yet, so not real sure what we're going to find, but so far it's just really nice to walk along here without even going into anywhere. Seems to be kind of knick-knack shops, jewellery right there, some souvenir shops, not many restaurants from what I can see. So maybe this is a shopping street and the upper level is the restaurants area. Maybe that's how they've worked it. Look at this little stairway, just decorated beautifully.
Mom?
So nice, so beautiful. Very well decorated restaurant here. So there are restaurants. Spoke a little bit too soon. I probably should walk along these streets and learn about them a little bit more before I put them on film, but hey, whatevs. Can you hear that? A busker. These people should be dotted all over the city. Maybe he's employed by this shop or restaurant or hotel here, I don't know. Or he's just a busker, but they should be everywhere. So simple, so effective. That is exactly what Canada needs more of. They do not do Christmas well at all, except for this place. But that guy is doing so well. Nothing special either, just singing with a tambourine. That's all you need. Geez, the weather could not be more perfect. It's not a breath of wind. It's probably, I don't know, -5 right now, so not freezing at all. I think in a couple of days it's going to get down to -20, so right now is absolutely perfect. And yeah, cannot complain at all. Look at this place down here. Trying to keep warm on the open fire just there. What a cute little area. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Wow, look at the painting on this building here. That's bloody unreal. That's beautiful. Alright, so we are at the end of the walking street now. Yeah, I'm going to make my way back to my hotel now. You can see just the top of the chateau up the hill there. So that's where we've just come down from. Yeah, I'm going to make my way back up to my hotel now and grab something to eat and watch the cricket. But yeah, happy Christmas Eve everyone. As I said, I'm going to be doing another daytime video. It's going to be much more extensive than this video. There's so much more to see during the day. So look forward to that and make sure you watch it because you're going to be truly impressed by Quebec City Old Town. That I can guarantee you. So yeah, check it out when it pops up on my YouTube. But also if you want to see still photos of this place, I'm taking heaps as per usual. They're on my Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, if this is the last video that you watch of mine before Christmas, then Merry Christmas to you all. If not, then I wish you a huge Merry Christmas on my next video. Cheers guys, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, thanks for all the happiness that you've brought me throughout these videos. So cheers, I'll upload again soon, bye. So while I was just kicking back on my bed trying to think of what I'm gonna have for dinner, I totally forgot to show you this spot here. One of the most beautiful spots in old Quebec City at night time. Another Christmas market just over there. The most beautifully decorated hotel just over there. They've done such a absolutely beautiful job. And you got the city walls here and the archway. And behind us here is the Palais Montcalm. Beautiful theatre area in this town. But obviously you can see the skating rink right here. Closed tonight. Was an absolute hive of activity last night. So packed, but being Christmas Eve, it is closed. Got no idea why. Just yeah, it's really interesting this whole Christmas Eve and things being closed. And the Christmas market over there also closed. Yeah, really quite strange to me. Anyways, I'm going to go back under this archway because there's one more place in town that I did forget to show you also, and that is the street that my hotel is on. So I'm going to head in that direction now, and that will be the end of this video. Alright, see you there. Bye. So we have arrived now onto the street Rue St. Louis, where my accommodation is on. You can just see the chateau there in the background, about 100 meters away. And my hotel is literally just up here. For the price I'm paying, yes, the hotel is very old. Yes, it needs a lot of maintenance. But hey, I'm in a large room to myself, about 150 metres away from the main sites in this town. Even 100 metres, 150 seems too long. I would say 100 metres from the main sites in this town. It can't be beaten. I think I'm paying $95, $100 a night. And there's restaurants, there's bars, there's shopping all over this street. It's just a gem of a location. Yes, it's up the top of the hill, so you are constantly walking up and down the hill, but the hill is nothing major from the centre of the old town. And mine is just this blue door right here. Beautiful. I think this over the road here. This restaurant here has had a line outside it all day. It's Quebec cuisine. I haven't looked at the menu yet because the line has been so long I haven't been able to see the menu. But yeah, I'll check that out perhaps tomorrow just to see what all the fuss is about. But what a location. And that ends my nighttime tour of Quebec Old City. I'll see you again when the sun comes up. Cheers, guys.